Welcome guys to John's Football Channel. I hope all of you are doing well. It was unfortunate that I wasn't able to make a preview to this game versus Portugal versus Uzbekistan. But let's get into this post review of how the game unfolded and how it actually went. Let's start off with obviously with the lineup, and let's actually see who started for Uzbekistan. I'm being real, guys. These names are starting to get really hard and actually difficult to pronounce. But let's give it a go. Obviously, they went with Nazarov, and then Eshkov, and then Bdave, and then Kozhikov, and then Marov in the defense, and then in the midfield they went with Frelov, Shadov, Kamilov, and then Ganev, and then Shodorov as the striker as well. And then if you take a look at Portugal, obviously we went with Costa in goal. In the defense, Gonçalo, Diaz, Renata Vega, and then Mendes. And then in the midfield, they went with Neves, Vitinha. Ahead of them, they went with Pedro Neto, Bruno Fernandes, João Felix, and ahead of them was Cristiano Ronaldo. So obviously went with a very good team, a very decent team at that, to actually probably make sure that we actually get a point and actually get a result in this game, because we knew we couldn't afford to actually lose any more games and drop any more points, knowing that it's coming to the later stages of the group. And then obviously let's take a look and actually let's see how it actually unfolded. Obviously in the 6th minute, we had a ball coming from Gonçalo on the wing. Very good. I would say a striker's instinct, because if you could actually look at the replay, Ronaldo was able to drift away from the midfield of the goals and actually go to the first post and actually look at the ball going into the box, and he was there to actually connect with it and actually give a very good volley into the bottom corner of the goals, and making it very 1-0, and actually breaking the record for Ronaldo to actually have that record of him scoring in 6 World Cups for his country. And then we also saw Nuno Mendes free kick. Very good to see as to what happened. If you guys didn't see that, what happened was Ronaldo was obviously, we all expected, I think the whole entire world expected Ronaldo to take a free kick. But I think also, from my perspective, I actually thought Ronaldo shouldn't. And I think also the commentators also commented that he shouldn't, because there's certain times where Ronaldo takes a free kick and he just applies too much pressure and too much contact with the ball, and he overhits it sometimes and it goes over the goals. So apart from that, that was the only reason why I was worried for him to take a free kick, especially it being so near the edge of the box. It was going to be very difficult for him to get that dip and in going into the goals from that distance. But luckily, Ronaldo was pretending to actually shoot, took all the pressure on himself, and I think also it focused the wall to be more focused on Ronaldo taking the free kick and leaving the left-sided post open for Nuno Mendes to actually take the free kick and slot it in the bottom corner and making it 2-0 on the night. Very good from Ronaldo. I think from that part. I mean, we saw what Thierry Henry said and commented that these are the types of things that leaders do. They make the difficult decisions. They make the hard choices, and actually know when it's time to actually sacrifice for the team, to pass on the responsibilities, to pass on the new generation of players, the legacy and the opportunity to grow and develop into the players that they need to be in order to compete at the World Cup. And I think Ronaldo's doing a very good job at that, and actually showing them what is actually needed and the requirements to be such, and to in order to win at the highest level. And then obviously we saw a very good goal from Uzbekistan, where they were able to shoot a shot after them fouling João Gonçalo at the edge of the box, and they were able to have a ball follow through and actually put it in the top corner of the goals. A very good goal at that. It was just unfortunate that they needed to try that without fouling one of our players, and hence why it was ruled out for Pakistan on that goal. And then we took a look at the third goal of the game, and the second goal of Cristiano Ronaldo. There was a pass where I think they ended up getting into getting a counter attack against Uzbekistan, and then Bruno Fernandes lands up slotting a very, very good weighted pass to Ronaldo, and was able to shoot towards goal in a very, very particular manner that was able to bend away from the goalkeeper, but also bend in towards the post and actually go into the bottom left corner of the goals. So very, very good goal from the two of them, and a very, very good goal from a striker that I think it just shows his experience on the field and as a striker, and knowing where the goals are, seeing that he's very close to 1,000 goals just for his career. And then obviously we had the half time. Not much happened after that. We'll end up looking towards substitutions after that. And then we'll end up seeing players come on for like Pedro Neto for Francisco Cancelo. And then we'll end up seeing also João Felix come off for Trincao. And then also at the 60th minute, we'll end up seeing the fourth goal go in. It was come from a corner kick where they'll end up crossing the ball into the box and very low on the floor. And then we'll end up seeing it fumble in from the likes of their goalkeeper and I think Koshkinov, who ends up letting the ball touch his arm and let him fumbling into towards the goals. The goalkeeper did try to get it before it went over the line, but he was just unfortunate. He ended up hitting it in towards the goals, and hence why he has the own goal for the game. And then we'll end up seeing more substitutions with the likes of Uzbekistan making substitution, as well as Portugal with João Neves coming off for Bernardo Silva. And then we'll end up seeing Vitinha come off, a midfielder come off for a winger and an extra attacker. And then we'll end up seeing Rafael Leao going and scoring the goal not long after him coming on. The ball comes on, I think, from Cancelo on the wing on a counter-attack, and then it lands up going towards the box. Ronaldo tries to get there, but doesn't actually get to him. And then Rafael Leao ends up making contact with the ball, and it was a very, very good goal at him. He was able to not have a touch or anything. He lands up shooting it first time. It was very, very risky from my perspective of that he was able to shoot very, very first time, but luckily he was able to get it in top corner and make the goalkeeper. Obviously, the goalkeeper is not saving that any time of the week, no matter even if he knew the goal was going to be going in that position and in that area of the goals. I don't think any goalkeeper is stopping that kind of speed of the ball going in the back of the net. And that was wraps of the game, making it 5-0 on the night. My goal prediction before the game actually unfolded, it was probably a 2-3-0. I didn't think we were going to actually smash them. Obviously, because of how the first game went with DR Congo. But now we have a bit more belief, a bit more inspiration to actually think that this team can actually go somewhere. Looking at the results and actually seeing the mindset of Ronaldo, us knowing that, or us anticipating that Ronaldo might not have that instincts to actually allow his teammates to actually become the spotlight and actually give them the goals. We didn't think that it was in his locker, especially with the free kick, and especially there was another chance where there was another free kick with Bruno Fernandes lobbing it over the wall, and Ronaldo ends up trying to get at the end of it. I think the perspective of him allowing the free kicks to be given to other players, I think it's either a thing of they actually were trying in the training grounds and actually competing, and probably Ronaldo didn't come as high in the ranks as he actually would have wanted, and I think hence why Bruno Fernandes and the likes of probably Nuno Mendes are one of the free kick takers for Portugal. So you guys, let me know down below what you guys think of the scoreline. Let me know what you guys think of Ronaldo's performance tonight. I just think it was a 10 out of 10 performance from him. Very, very good game. It's just unfortunate he didn't end up getting the the hat trick. I think we all would have wanted for him to go level with probably with Messi in terms of hat tricks. We know that Messi not long ago got his hat trick for the World Cup, and I think it would have been nice to see that Ronaldo probably also would have gotten one, just to also quiet down all the bad naysayers, like Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, about the people who don't believe in you, the people who think they know everything and yet they actually don't. It was nice to see that Ronaldo was able to prove them wrong. And then if you look at some stats, obviously going into after the game, 17 shots from Portugal, 9 of them were on target. And then we saw the ball possession, not as much as DR Congo, but it just shows you that ball possession in today's age means nothing if you're not going to use it wisely and effectively as well. With 66 possession to Portugal and 34 to Uzbekistan. And then we saw 7 big chances for Portugal, whereas Uzbekistan probably had 1 that was ruled out. So you can't really comment that on one because it was a foul on the Portuguese player. Fouls committed was really the same, offsides as well, the same, and then corners also very the same with 3 to Portugal. And then obviously we know now what it means for the group. Obviously Colombia with 6 points, Portugal with 4, DR Congo with 1, and then Uzbekistan with 0. So obviously I think it's a wrap for Uzbekistan. Obviously they are, I don't think it's official just yet, but I think they have very low chance of actually making it into the next round. And this probably was the second last game of the tournament. Obviously they need to play one more game, and you'll see probably what happens there in that game in order to cement themselves in as fourth place in the group. So yeah, guys, let me know down below what you guys think of the overall game. What are your thoughts? How do you see after this game? Do you rate Portugal a bit more in terms of finalizing their World Cup in a high, probably getting to the finals, probably the semi-finals? Let me know down below what you guys think. Where do you see them finishing? And yeah, guys, this is my post review to Portugal 5, Uzbekistan 0. Peace.